Hey, welcome back, beautiful Geminis. Gemini, thank you for joining me here. I hope you're all doing super amazing. Now let's get into your messages, shall we? Thank you for all you do and being you. Okay, being a pillar of strength here. You could be ascending here. This is a new world. There's a whole lot of fresh opportunities waiting for you if you just take the chance. It says, do not let others undermine your faith. You could be taking a leap in a new conscience now. Tap into your reserves you didn't know you had, and they're going to help you get to the next level. Expect the unexpected. Life takes some twists and turns, so hold on for the ride. The results may surprise you. Okay, Gemini, let's get into your messages, shall we? This is your path alone. Taking a leap of faith. So somebody could be seeing there's obstacles, but these obstacles could simply be illusions. This is a king. Express gratitude. You've got a choice to make. Or they have a choice to make. Let's see. Trust in science. So, have faith. So, you might be setting something or someone free. Expect the unexpected. You could be setting something or someone free. Now, that could be anything. That could be releasing obstacles, illusions. I'm not sure yet. Let's see what your animal totems say. Be loyal to what you love. Okay? Learn from the past. Sweet results await. Trust in the magic. It's time for a beginner's mind. Just sit. Like something magical works through you. It's telling you to release something or someone and co-create with spirit. This is a higher consciousness. This could be a new world, bringing things into a new world. Expect the unexpected. Okay. Now, what is this? Is this some argument with family? I don't know. It's being able to take a leap of faith. Ooh, expect the unexpected. Heed the vibes. So it's like is this an unexpected ending? It's your path alone. Ooh, jeez. I don't know. It's like some kind of maybe somebody wants to make some kind of apology. Somebody's telling some kind of lies here, maybe wanting to apologize. Have faith. It's almost like someone may owe you an apology or want to apologize. It's like somebody may have been collecting dirt here on an Empress, trying to collect dirt. Someone manifesting dark and negative stuff here. And okay, well, somebody else is noticing their lies. So somebody could have been sending you the evil eye, like, oh jeez, this is someone dirty who's been holding a grudge. You could have been doing a lot of energy work on yourself. Like, this Empress is having to come up, and it could be draining someone's demons. It's like it's bringing the worst out in someone. Like, someone having a come up here. Oh, well, they were trying to recruit some kind of haters to go against you, but people are recognizing it's going to blow up in their face. That's what it's going to do. It's like your spirit team is taking care of it. So this is like, okay. So somebody's been recruiting haters. They have been talking behind the back of this high priestess or this Empress. Okay, now, and people are noticing their lies. They're being exposed. This is fear-mongering. I don't know what's going on. And denying it. But people have a lot of respect for this high priestess here. There's like high honors, high respect. So there's somebody who's been mocking this high priestess, trying to recruit haters against a high priestess. Expect the unexpected, because it seems as if they're being exposed. Like someone is very confident here. Do you know what I mean? Have faith. Someone of strong faith. And sweet results await. So your spirit team is taking care of whoever these haters are. This is someone of high faith. They put their hope and their prayers into their faith. They have high faith, high value. It's like this could be someone with spiritual or religious beliefs. I don't know. It's like sweet results await. This is respect, honor, and integrity. Someone is a very classy person. Someone who is of high honor. They don't put their value into people, places, or things. They put their trust into maybe their faith in God, their prayers, their hopes. This is like someone very confident. They could be a divine messenger. So somebody has been sending someone the evil eye and maybe blaming them and accusing them of something. But this someone is very powerful here. They have a powerful belief system. They have a powerful faith, a powerful belief in God, a powerful faith or spiritual or religious belief. This is like this one is playing the victim. This is like victim mentality. This is somebody who is sitting, playing the victim, blaming and playing the victim, but everyone sees through their BS. It's like this person's spirit team is taking care of whoever these recruiters of hatred are. It's like this is somebody who co-creates with spirit. Like they're never alone. It's like they may not have a partner. This is someone single, but they partner with source. They partner with spirit. It's like they are not alone. I think somebody's picking on this person because they think they're alone, but the spirit's their partner. So why are they sending the evil eye? Because someone's looking like they have a come up here. So they're sitting here talking about this person of high faith here. Playing the victim, blaming, but they've been sending this person the evil eye because it's like someone's come up is draining someone's demons here. They're being exposed. Oh, they're holding a grudge, see? Because someone's had a fresh start or has had a new beginning, a very solid beginning. You do reap what you have sown. So it's almost like, I knew that was the Empress. I just knew it was. Who's been doing a lot of like energy work. This is maybe an energy worker. Setting them up for illusionary obstacles. Like, this is nuts. Someone could be like, maybe this person is just stubborn. You know what I mean? Maybe they're immature. I don't know what this is. It's almost like this is nuts. This person is crazy. This person is crazy. Like, I don't understand people. They'll sit over here, they see someone having a glow up, or they see someone who's worked really hard doing something that they love to do. And you got people over here being very immature, mocking and making fun of whoever this person's belief system is, their faith in God, their spiritualism, or whatever this is. You know what I mean? They're sitting here talking like they're some big shot, but they're immature as heck. And this is crazy. Oh yeah, there's been a whole lot of distance. You know, I think that this Empress, this High Priestess, has distanced themselves from whoever these individuals are. That's what I think. I think that the High Priestess, you know, they're not foolish people. They're not unintelligent. They're very wise. I mean, well, they're holding a grudge, it would seem, because, like, whoever is they're partnering with, like this could be a business partner, or they got their tail in a twist because it's not them. Well, I really don't blame the Empress for this one. It would seem as if, like, maybe the Empress has started some kind of business or some kind of home-based business, and maybe they're partnering with someone in their family, in their bloodline, building a business or something like that. They're getting sweet results here with their business. Somebody else is offended, and it could be another family member who's got their nose up and thinking that they've been sending the evil eye toward the Empress. The evil eye is like likely jealousy and envy because it was out, but they're envious that the Empress is building on a solid foundation. Now, maybe they're building their business, maybe they're co-creating, maybe this is like, it seems like the King of Pentacles is working with the Empress on a collab, or that the King of Pentacles is working with this Empress on a collaboration. This could be building a business or a creative project. So someone over here, a couple of people over here got their, and it could be family members, got their tail in a twist. Because well, why shouldn't the Empress? Why would the Empress, now just rationally thinking, why would the Empress, or the King of Pentacles for that matter, want to work with somebody who's been stabbing them in the back? I mean, that's just common sense. And, like, the High Priestess already knows that. Like, the High Priestess knows when somebody is stabbing them in the back. And what they've said about the Empress's bloodline. Like, this could be your bloodline, Gemini. Like, you could be on a collaboration with a family member or building a business with a family member. Or you're creating, or you're doing it with yourself and working with your spirit guides. Now, I've got to tell you, so there's a bunch of haters over here and a bunch of blamers. And it seems like they've been blaming the Empress and whoever the Empress is working with, that, okay, well, they're jealous. Okay, well, why isn't it me? How come they've been, well, for number one, you can't build a business on poor me. You can't build a business on blame and victim mentality. That's one reason. And they're holding a grudge because the Empress is building something solid for themselves. And they're not working alone. So they could have like a family member that they're working with, or that they're a powerful team together. This is teamwork making the dream work. So it could be that the King of Pentacles is bringing their skills into the business, or the King of Pentacles is working with the Empress, and we have someone else over here with their tail in a twist because it wasn't them. But let me tell you that you cannot build a business on victim mentality. You can't. How the Empress would not be able to work with someone like that, who's always claiming victimhood, who's always crying over spilt milk, who's always crying over, and this is like blaming and accusing and backstabbing and mocking and laughing. Well, if you think that the Empress or the High Priestess isn't going to pick up on those vibes, they do. No one has to say a word. Like, they pick up on stuff like that. Like, they're highly intuitive. They pick up on those energies. And so someone's over here crying over spilt milk, claiming the victim, like it should have been me who got offered this opportunity, or it should have been me who is doing that work. This is victim mentality. The Empress can choose whoever the Empress wants to work with, especially if it's their money and what they're doing. It's nobody else's business who the Empress decides to work with. Now, this is not a sexual union. It is a non-sexual union. And it seems to be like trying to create a family business, or trying to create, like King of Pentacles is bringing their skills into the Empress's business. This is not a sexual union at all. This could be like the Empress's family members or something like that. I don't know. It's a non-sexual working relationship. However, it could be someone very insecure. This is the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and a Queen of Swords. So that could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, right? So they're playing the victim over here. Yet they've been mocking. They've been holding grudges. They are lying, playing the victim, but they're the ones who've been judging, secretly judging whoever this Empress is. Very toxic, okay? And so turning the King of Cups into the King of Swords, like making them cold, detached, maybe aloof. I don't know. They're in a relationship, okay? And they're playing the victim. I'm telling you right now. They sit and they gossip with their friends behind the backs of the King of Pentacles and the Empress. Now, what they're actually doing is sending the evil eye, whether they intend to or whether they don't intend to. They're holding a grudge and blaming, and they're not talking, but this is sending the evil eye toward the Empress. Why? And maybe they should just grow up, apologize, and move on with the next chapter of their life. It's like, so someone has got to grow up. Like, I'm just saying something right now. If you can't be thankful for energies like this, you're missing the boat. That's all. They're missing the boat. Okay? And I'm pretty sure it's jealousy and envy. Alright? So it's like, whoever these people aren't talking to the Empress, because they have been playing the victim and they've been blaming the Empress because of what the Empress is building. Too bad. If people only took the time out of their life to figure out that, okay, if the shoe was on the other foot, what would they do if they were the Empress and had what the Empress has? What would they do? Of course, the Empress's first duty or obligation is to their own kind. Okay? And I mean, whoever the King of Pentacles is, brings their skills, working hard here, and bringing their skills to the table. They're deserving of this empire. They're deserving of what they have built. The King of Pentacles is working, maybe they work for the Empress, okay? And they work hard, and they're very deserving of the fruits of their labor. Well, now that people are starting to see that the King of Pentacles and the Empress are building a very good, solid business, or solid, they're non-sexual, and I want to be clear about that. They're just simply working for the Empress or working with the Empress. They are bringing their skills to the table. They're very good at what they do. This is somebody this is like very skilled with their hands. Hard working. This is somebody who's dedicated and can build from the ground up. This is someone who works incredibly hard. And for someone else to begrudge that, they're idiots. Complete fools. So now, if the shoe was on the other foot, I'd like to see what they would do. But people can't do that. They just want to sit and give the evil eye and be rude and arrogant and smart-mouthed. And then they can't figure out why. They can't figure out why the Empress wouldn't work with them. It's easy to see for anybody with any intelligence. They're rude. They're arrogant. They're in victim mentality. They're in blame mode. They're trouble. You can't have people like that in your business. And the thing is, they low-key want to be the Empress. Or they low-key want to be the King of Pentacles. Because they feel the Empress's come up or the King of Pentacles come up. Okay? So you might be, if you're a Gemini masculine, you might be identifying as the King of Pentacles. And you could be at work working with an Empress or a High Priestess. Or you yourself are a High Priest or Priestess. Or I think this is teamwork going on here. This is a collaboration of Spirit, King of Pentacles, and the Empress. That's what I think. I think that the Empress is maybe they hired, maybe they're in a position where they're self-employed and they hired help. And maybe they hired someone in their own bloodline because they bring skills to the table and they're trustworthy. Why should they have to explain it to anybody? It's none of their business. Unless they feel like they got some stake in whatever the Empress is doing, and they actually don't have any stake in what the Empress is doing. It's none of their business. But they seem to have their tails in a twist because they're collaborating. So that could be that yeah, okay, so like I said, I think it's the vibes that these people are giving off. Like, I wouldn't want to hire somebody in my company or my business if I knew that they were stabbing me in the back. I'm just going to be real. I wouldn't want to collaborate with people like this because I know their victim mentality, and that's not good for a business. And I know that they're blamers and feel sorry for me's. So I would not want to collaborate with those people on any business, on any kind of business. Because they're not bringing positive energy to the table, number one, but especially if you know that they've been backstabbing. And speaking ill will, and are jealous and envious. I would not work with people like that. I'm sorry. You know, not willingly. Wouldn't do it. They've created their own reality. And it's like yeah, why would the Empress want to reward a villain who is undeserving? They're going to reward those who have been deserving. And the King of Pentacles is deserving. I'm sorry, but they are. So somebody's like, well, why didn't they ask me to work for them? Or I could be earning the money that the King of Pentacles is earning, or, you know, they should have give that position to me, or they should have give that job to me. Well, they weren't deserving. They're not deserving of it. I wasn't going to hire nobody who's stabbing me in the back and gossiping about me when I'm gone. It ain't going to happen. You know, like the High Priestess may not say anything, but they pick up on those vibrations, let me tell you. They know when they're being talked about. They know when they're being stabbed in the back. They pick up on that just like they don't even need to know. It's like the air is so tight you could cut it with a bloody knife. Yeah, they pick up on those vibes. Okay? It's begrudging. They're begrudging. This is holding a grudge. This is begrudging the Empress what the Empress has built. And begrudging who the Empress is working with because, you know, they've villainized them somehow and made them the villains. Well, without looking at the reasons why, it's easy to play the victim. Is it substantiated? Just saying. It's a guilt trip. They're laying a bloody guilt trip. Okay? That's all it is. Otherwise, they'd be happy for the Empress. But they can't. They can't be happy for the Empress. They can't. It's a working relationship. Now, if the Empress has their own business or whatever, or has employed somebody to bring their skills to the table, that's why they got a problem. Because this one wasn't asked to bring their skills to the table. Why would they? When they've had nothing good to say. Why would they bring them to the table? When everything, soon as they leave, the knife is out for their back. Why? You know, everyone thinks, I guess they're unbelievers or something, because, like, a High Priestess picks up on those vibes. They know. They just know. They're not unintelligent. They have a lot of wisdom and knowledge. Like, they just know, okay? And they don't even need the answers. They don't need to ask. They know. Take care.